Hearing new reaction from your representatives in Congress tonight, not even 24 hours after American bombers carried out a series of strikes on nuclear facilities. President Trump says it was necessary to keep Iran from a nuclear weapons. Representative John Olszewski says the White House should have given Congress a voice or at least a warning.
Even the most senior leaders of Congress weren't even notified until after the attack was completed and the planes were out of Iranian airspace. And so what I know is that to date, there's been no briefing, no intelligence shared, neither with rank and file members of Congress nor leadership, whether that's the Foreign Affairs Committee, the Intelligence Committee, or the House and Senate leaders. And so this is deeply concerning that the president's taken action without sharing the rationale, both with members of Congress, but also the American people.
Maryland Democratic Representative Steny Hoyer came out in support of the strikes, calling them essential to prevent Iran from getting nuclear weapons. But he also said the situation in the Mideast only escalated because the president, quote, chose to back out of an international agreement in 2018. Republican Andy Harris said the strikes, quote, destroy Iran's nuclear capability, protect American lives, U.S. allies, and global stability, calling it peace through strength. And we are hearing more from inside the Trump administration about the strikes as the Secretary of State is calling for Iran to work for peace after more than a week of back and forth strikes with Israel. Iran says the U.S., quote, destroyed diplomacy and promised a response. Willie James Inman reports for WJZ from Washington.
Hours after the U.S. launched airstrikes on 3 key Iranian nuclear sites, President Trump declared the mission a spectacular military success.
Iran's key nuclear enrichment facilities have been completely and totally obliterated. Iran, the bully of the Middle East, must now make peace. If they do not, future attacks will be far greater and a lot easier.
During the strikes called Operation Midnight Hammer, B-2 bombers dropped bunker-busting bombs on the nuclear installations.
The battle damage assessment is ongoing, but our initial assessment, as the chairman said, is that all of our precision munitions struck where we wanted them to strike and had the desired effect, which means especially in Fordo, which was the primary target here.
On Face the Nation, Secretary of State Marco Rubio warned Iran against making any retaliatory moves against the U.S. or its interests.
We'll see what Iran decides to do. I think they should choose the route of peace. We've done everything. We have bent over backwards, okay, to create a deal with these people.
On Capitol Hill, Republicans mostly welcomed President Trump's decision, while some Democrats said the commander-in-chief should have consulted Congress first.
I'm always open to new intelligence, but the procedure should have been that Congress was briefed before we decided to enter war and that we actually had a vote on it.
With Israel and Iran in their second week of battle, the IDF's chief of staff said the campaign is ongoing, adding that the Jewish state has targets to strike and objectives to complete. Willie James Inman, CBS News, Washington.